Hello everyone, welcome to the Advice Plus Academy. So today we all are gathered here for a first English lecture of 10th standard. So let's begin. So our first poem is Where the Mind is Without Fear. This poem is written by Rabindranath Tagore. So he wrote this poem when India was under the British rule. He have written this poem in the format of a prayer for the Almighty of the God. Okay, not only this, he have also mentioned the different qualities should inbuild in the countryman. Okay, and he praises the God for the social, economic and educational freedom. He won the award for this poem. Okay, he was the first non-European poet to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. Okay, so let's get started. Let's understand what does the poem mean. So I will read aloud the poem and explain it simultaneously again. Okay, so let's start. Where the mind is without fear. Where the mind is without fear and head is held high. Where knowledge is free. Where the world has not been broken up into the fragments. By narrow domestic wall, where word comes from the depth of truth. Where the tireless striving stretches its arm towards a perfection. Where the stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of depth habit. Where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake. By Rabindranath Tagore. So let's understand the first four lines of this poem. Where the mind is without free and head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into the fragments by narrow domestic wall. Okay, so here the Rabindranath Tagore, the poet wants to say that the countrymen should not have any fear in their minds and their head should be held high in dignity, where the knowledge is allowed free for everyone. Means the education is allowed free for everyone. Not only this, in the third line, he mentions that the people should be united. There should not be any discrimination on the basis of religion, caste, creed, gender, races, etc. Okay, so here the narrow domestic walls means that division on the basis of the religion, caste, class, and color in society between the countries of the world. So he praises the God that the people should be united and there should not be any discrimination or any disparity on the grounds of caste, class, religion, creed, gender, etc. Okay, so let's move on to the next lines. Where the word comes out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arm towards the perfection. Okay, so these two lines means that the people living in the country should speak truth from the depth of their heart. The poets wants that the people living in the country should speak truth from the depth of the heart. Not only this, they should be courageous to have a goal in their life. They should aim at their goal and they should pursue it by being a perfectionist. But the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. Okay, so these two lines which I read is dedicated to the countryman. Okay, the countryman means for the freedom fighter. Okay, so the Rabindranath Tagore wants that there should not be any belief, any superstitions. Okay, the countryman should be the rational thinker. He should take the correct decision. He should not discriminate the people in terms of some ground. Okay, not only this, he should be a rational thinker and not a superstitious. He should not believe, he should not keep belief on the customs and traditions, the old customs and old traditions. He want a countryman to be a thing rational, he should be modern, and he should not believe on these customs and old traditions. Like you all know, the previous old traditions were like sati, childhood marriage. Okay, so the same way the country men should be against. So let's understand the next lines. Where the mind is led forward by thee into the ever-widening thought and actions, into that heaven of freedom, my father led my country away. Okay, so here the poet wants that the countryman's mind should be led forward towards the Almighty. Okay, why? Because by leading their head towards the Almighty, the country's men's may widen their thoughts and action and may have a broader look towards the good thoughts and good actions. Okay, and in the last line, the poet is praising for the heaven of freedom, means the total freedom for the social, economic, and education barriers. He wants the total freedom of good thoughts, good action, and good knowledge. Okay, so this is the poem written by the Rabindranath Tagore where he praises the God for the total freedom, means the heaven of freedom. Okay, so I hope you all understood the poem. See you with the next chapter in the next lecture.